What's your biggest DC hot take? The DC universe became the most stagnant it has ever been, and it has never recovered ever since Barry Allen and Hal Jordan came back from the dead. When Flash Rebirth happened, when Green Lantern Rebirth happened, that showed that DC Comics wasn't capable of progressing their stories. We had a whole generation of sidekicks. Robin, Tim Drake, Superboy, Connor Kent, Cassie, Wonder Girl, Impulse, Bart Allen, all these superheroes that were growing up, we were getting new stories, everything was going well. Heck, you could even say that Damian Robin was the progression and Red Robin Tim Drake was progression. But then you saw Barry and Hal come back from the dead and everything just stalled. You saw Wally stop being the Flash because he was erased from time and then race changed and then brought back and then things were confusing as hell. You saw Barry basically become a new character because they brought him back into this new timeline and now they don't know if they want him to be serious or jokey, and it was a mess. And then Hal Jordan became this focal point of the new DC universe because they were like, oh well, Jeff Johns wanted to play with the toys from when he was a kid, so we'll just put Barry and Hal back in the main continuity. And ever since then, the DC universe has never recovered. And people are very often to look at me and say, well, what about Blackest Night? What about all the Green Lantern Corps and the Red Lanterns and all that and yada yada? All of that could have been done with Kyle Rayner. All of that could have been done with John Stewart. Here's another hot take for you of something that I like that Jeff Johns ended up doing later. He could have did that with Jessica Cruz back then. Introduce Jessica Cruz back then and create the different Lantern Corps. You could still have Hal Jordan be a villain and be a victim of Parallax's influence without just saying, oh, he was always good, guys. It's okay. He's back from the dead and is the most important lantern in the cosmos, guys. No. And now we live in this timeline where Barry is kind of around and Wally has fought for damn near a decade to get back into prominence. And it's just like, what happened? What happened to the progressive DC universe we were having pre-New 52, where things were getting better, stories were progressing, only for it to just stagnate and then reboot and become stagnant again? And we have never fully recovered from it. But that's my hottest take, y'all. Let me know what you think in the comments. Have a great day.